Okay, so let's do a walkthrough of the phone code. So there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So there are 6 modules that make up the code for the telephone, and we are going to probably look at some of them right now. So this is the app.py is the main code that contains the main application logic. And then you have the boot, which is basically the bootloader. The bootloader basically does only one job, which is to load the application. So that's why you say import app. So sometimes when you want to debug, you want to delete this file so that the phone will not automatically load the application. Because each time the phone resets, the boot.py will be executed automatically, and any file that you load here will automatically be executed as well. Then we have the keypad. I'm not going to open that. So basically, that's the code that controls the keypad. And then we have the OLED. I'm not going to open that either. And that's the code that controls the display. Then Q and then SSD 1306 code that implements certain internal functions. I'm not going to cover that. So I think, so let's see. I think I want to, so let's look at this. So the main function, we start by importing certain libraries. We have the cellular implement the cellular function. So this is the module that you use to make a phone call, send SMS, and get notification when there's a new message or a new call incoming. And basically, a lot of the functions on the chip are implemented here. Then machine is where you implement peripherals like the GPIO, the SPI interface, and I think the I2C as well. So if you open some of these other files, you see where they are used. And I don't know why I imported GPS. I'm not using GPS in this application, so this shouldn't be here. I'm going to delete it. Then you have the keypad. I don't think I need micro.json either, so I delete micro.json. I think I need time. I'll check whether it was used anywhere. So time is not used, so I'll remove that too. Okay. So you have keypad. So keypad is definitely used. So keypad, like I said, controls the keypad, and then the OLED controls the display, OS, certain and certain system functions. So then we have 3 functions here. So this is the main function, and the job of the main function is basically to run the keypad watcher. We're going to look at that function a bit later. So then the next 2 functions are basically callbacks. So the check function is a network callback function. Whenever the network status changes, this function is called, and then we display no network if there's no network. Otherwise, we display the home screen, which is what you see on the phone right now, microscale embedded. And then we also have the handle call. So this is a callback that is called whenever there's an incoming call. And what you want to do is to check that call, there's an incoming call. Now this function is called either when there's an incoming call or when the call was rejected. When you make a call and the other party rejects your call. So if your call was rejected, you're going to get, I think, either number equals to false or something. And of course, if you also reject a call, you also get this. So I think, so you get number equals to 3 if you're the one rejecting the call. And then if it is an incoming call, then you get the value of the number, which you are going to display on the OLED. So OLED show incoming, which is the number. And then you also print it on a console. So basically that's it. So the next function is the keypad watcher. So the keypad watcher basically monitors the keypad to know when you press a new key, and the keys that you press are going to be stored under this variable. And so that's basically it. So if the key it's not among this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not among these 5. So these 5 keys is what you see here: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So they are like control keys. They're not going to be displayed. So if they're not among them, then you can concatenate to the entered value and then display it on the OLED as well as on the console. So otherwise, if it's one of these keys, if it's a K, for example, that means the OK button has been pressed. And then you check whether the entered value is 444. So this is the code for the debug. So if the entered value is 444, then you basically show debug. I don't think I need this line. I'm going to delete that. Yep. So first you remove the boot.py so that when the bot reboots, it will not automatically load our application. So it should stay in debug. So, and you also display debug mode on the screen so that the end user, you know that your device is not in debug mode. And then you break out of the loop because there's a while loop here. So it's an endless while loop. We are monitoring the keypad. And then otherwise, if it's not 444, then that's a number that you want to dial. So, and then you should show that, and then use the cellular.dial function to dial it. So otherwise, if there's no number entered, then you know that you're trying to answer an incoming call. So you try to answer cellular.answer, and basically that's how the keypad works. So and then one other key that you want to handle is the C key, which is the cancel. So you can see that we've not written any handler for the other 3 keys, which is the left, right, and the enter. So that's something you want to do. So this system that exit the while loop in case of this break when you're in debug or when you enter the debug mode. So basically these are all the functions, and then this block is executed when the module is loaded. So you bring GSM phone and then set up the callback for when there's an incoming call, initialize the OLED object, and then check whether there's a SIM card. If there's no SIM card, it should show that there's no SIM card on the OLED, and then register the status event callback that will be called when the network status changes, and then check whether there's a network. If there's a network, it will show the home screen and then start the main function. So basically that is the entire functionality for the phone. So I'm going to do a little bit of demo now. I want to enter the interactive console and to press the 444 to enter debug mode. So now that I'm in debug, I can run out shell -p on 10, I think. And there we are. So, and then I can also rep. So when I'm here, I can actually say import OLED. So I want to play around with the OLED. I can also say OLED.show. So let's say I want to say welcome. Right? Oops, what did I get there? Oh yeah, sorry. So it should be something like this. Yep. So from OLED, import OLED, right? And I need to instantiate. So OLED goes to OLED. So the first OLED is lowercase o, and the second one is capital O. So once I initialize this, come on, so I can now say OLED.show. OLED.show. Yes, so that's what I have there. I can say OLED show hello world. So basically that is how you control the OLED. And if I want to run the phone, I will say import app. I hope that will work. Yep. And the phone is loading. So let's monitor the OLED screen. And it has loaded. So basically that's how you run the phone. And I can control C to terminate. And once I terminate, I will it's not working anymore. It's not running right now. It's not. So let me exit and I see P. So because, see if I check ls-iboard, so because I entered the debug mode, so my boot.py is gone. So I need to put it back. So I'll say cp iboard. So it's there. So let's see. Come on. Okay, so if I want to know that it's there, I'll just press the reset button and it should automatically load my phone. Okay, let me reset. So it's back. So basically that's the phone.